What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where the 2023 Alfa Romeo Tonale just took on the Moose test. Yes, the Tonale entered the reindeer avoidance test corridors with high expectations, being one of the most, if not the most sportiest cars in its class. And how did it do on the sharp course change maneuvers? Well, we'll get into that in just a moment because people want to know, does it drive like an Alfa Romeo? And the short answer is yes and no. And while that is the short answer, it is also a complicated answer because we know, obviously, not built on the Giorgio platform as the Julian Stelvio, it's not necessarily going to be the same performer in the corners, but how does it do in its class? Well, we'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, we know the Tonale as Alfa Romeo's latest product that should bring new customers to the brand who are looking for something smaller and more affordable than just the Giulia and Stelvio. Now, the small crossover shares its platform with the Jeep Compass and Jeep Commander, as well as the Dodge Hornet, which is, if you guys don't know, the slightly redesigned and re-engineered version of the Italian model, which will arrive on dealership lots here in the States shortly. But the Tonale is positioned as one of the sportiest products in the compact crossover segment, which leaves people with great expectations regarding the performance on the road. And there's no better way to judge the performance of a car in corners than track times and Moose test times. So KM77.com put the Tonale to the test to evaluate how fast the model is around corners. And its performance and safety tests also show how the electronic assistance systems in the vehicle work. Now, the Tonale that was tested is actually the mild hybrid petrol engine of 130 horsepower in the Edizione Speciale version in Verde Montreal with 20-inch wheels and Pirelli P0 tires 235/40. Keep in mind that's not the newly introduced plug-in hybrid version, which should drive a lot better than this one. But the folks at KM77.com, which I will link their video in the description below, entered the effort strongly, attempting the first pass at 76 kilometers an hour. Now, the Italian SUV hit the final inner cone at the first runway and failed to complete the transition from second to third. Now, the same thing happened at 75 kilometers an hour, where it had a combination of hitting cones and not being able to return to the previous course after the second wheel. Now, the Tonale, while leaning a little, leans back quite a bit and completely spoils the line drawn by the driver, while you can see immediately after the first change of course, from the first to second lane, the stability control system is activated. And according to the tester, however, the electronics did not interfere as drastically as they should. Now, as they reported, the ESC essentially does not brake the car, while at the same time, the engine speed does not drop quickly when the accelerator is released. And that's after entering the first runway, making it difficult for the Italian to change course. Consequently, the best effort was recorded at 74 kilometers an hour, which is not bad, but not as high as people expected. So it seems like the reason comes down to the electronic assist system, where the test driver was explaining the electronic stability system and that it never really braked the car to make it easier to control. But with the best attempt at the Moose test being 46 miles per hour or 74 kilometers an hour, that's notably beyond what vehicles like the Nissan Ariya or Honda Civic registered. Now, keep in mind that in the US here, you'll only be able to order the Tonale with the plug-in hybrid powertrain, which is more powerful with the PHEV system that has a total system output of 272 horsepower, 203 kilowatts. Regardless of engine, however, it seems that the Tonale is not a Moose test expert, but it's important to note that the test pilot from the video says the vehicle feels very nimble and quick in normal driving. So you guys will have to judge it by yourself from what you hear here and other reviews that you see. As far as the test drives go, what do you guys think? Keep in mind, in the video, the Tonale will be ranked against cars like the Volkswagen Polo, Toyota Camry, electric hybrid, the Sea Ibiza, BMW iX xDrive 40, stuff like that. So keep in mind that you will be able to see in their video a little bit more detail and actually see the car in action. So make sure you check that out. But you guys, be the judge. Again, it's pretty obvious that it wasn't going to drive how the Stelvio would drive. It's a completely different platform, but for what it is, what do you guys think about what they said at KM77.com and what you saw in the video? Disappointed, or is what you expected, so it's okay? What do you guys think about how the Tonale did? Let me know down in those comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on how the Alfa Romeo Tonale did in the Moose test, corner to corner. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check those links down in the description below, where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate the extra love, guys. Thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch. You guys can get hoodies, tank tops, t-shirts, everything in there. And check out my social media links in the description as well. Make sure you guys subscribe, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed. Have a great day. And we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.